Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you happen to be located on this gratifying planet called Earth, wherever you happen to be located on this globe, I hope you are having just a sensational day, evening, night, wherever you're located. I'm going to be talking about the comic book animation series Invincible. I want to get to one topic before I get to that. I want to talk about when Omni-Man kills the Guardians of the globe or planet, whatever they call. When he kill them Guardians. I'm going off of memory, so I forgot what he was called. But they was that planet's version of the Avengers. I want to talk about how he killed them. Now, I've had over 40 or over 30 years of reading comic books, primarily Marvel and DC, and the other ones I read, like sort of on the side. But my main ones was Marvel and DC. So I'm familiar with all the different types, or nearly all the types of superhero teams. For DC, the number one rated super team is called the Justice League. For Marvel Comics, the number one non-family, because the Fantastic Four is a family, but they're a team too. But the number one non-family team where they have members coming in like revolving doors is the Avengers. So the Guardians of the Globe are equated to the Justice League and the Mighty Avengers. Before I get into the plot of how he actually liquidated each member pathetically, I want to go over something. The Avengers and the Fantastic Four and basically every super team have been around for a number of years. We saw in the beginning of the Invincible episode, you could tell that those Guardians had been around for a number of years. My topic is, since they've been around for a number of years, didn't they have some type of strategy of getting away from and tackling Omni-Man? Because Omni-Man, he was not a Superman class level villain. So we know right there on the spot, Omni-Man is not superior to Superman. This the reason why. The Guardians of the Globe, they was able to actually wound Omni-Man severely. They was hitting him with such force that he was actually bleeding. It's hard to make Superman bleed. I rarely ever saw him bleed. So the Guardians made him bleed. And as I stated earlier, from what I can see from the beginning episode, or the beginning when that superhuman blue thing attacked the White House, there is an established super team, so they should have some type of strategy. And individual members should have been able to deal with Omni-Man. My number one person is the Wonder Woman clone. She's cloned off of Wonder Woman. That lady, she looked like an Amazon. If you're an Amazon, such as Wonder Woman, you have vast fighting skills. Omni-Man, if he was a Superman clone or weaker version, Superman, he do got some fighting skills, but he learned that from his planet. Omni-Man, from what I know, while he was on Earth, he did not have no contact with his planet, because I know Superman, he know Kryptonian martial arts and stuff like that. But Omni-Man had no contact with his race, so he didn't got no fighting skills. He relied on his brute strength and his flying speed and his invulnerability. That's all he relied on. That Wonder Woman clone, she should have had, from what it looked like, a vast array of fighting skills. She should have been able to give that man a run for his money, and not easily got defeated with her next turn, next snap. That was a pathetic way to die for a Wonder Woman clone. That mace was the equivalent of Wonder Woman's sword. So that lady was an Amazon. She came from a fighting breed. The Omni-Man should not have been able to take her out in 5 minutes, which he did. He took her out in 5 minutes. A warrior, a bona fide warrior, and the Omni-Man, as I say, was no warrior. He should not have been able to do that. But it's just a cartoon. It's just a cartoon. They want to make Omni-Man seem like he's all of that. But I said, if it was the real world, he would not have snapped her neck like that. If he did, it would have been like 4 or 5, or maybe several days later when she got tired. Because I think he may have superhuman stamina too. He probably can go on for days. Wonder Woman, she can go on for days too, but she do get tired sometimes. That's the first person. The next person was that Flash guy. What was his name? Red Streak, Red Blur, whatever his name, Red. When Omni-Man grabbed him, Omni-Man grabbed him with normal human strength. He didn't kill him right away. He started putting pressure on his head, and then he made his head pop like a balloon. When Omni-Man grabbed him, because remember, he probably had that super speed for years. He could have easily got away from Omni-Man by spinning around like a spinning top real fast. And that would have broke Omni-Man's grip on him. They just showed him just stay right there, hitting him 1,000 times, knowing Omni-Man is nearly impervious. And see, I don't even got superpowers, and I know what to do. Or he could have kept bending up and down real fast to make Omni-Man let him go. If you're going down real fast and up and down real fast, 500 times in 1 second, that would force Omni-Man to let him go. They didn't do that. Like I said, but just a dumb cartoon. They just wanted to show Omni-Man defeat them persons. So that's number 2. Number 3 is that phasing woman, the green lady. Now, I don't know if our phasing powers are similar to Kitty Pryde and X-Men. I don't think they are, because what I saw of when she phased those blue guys, when Kitty Pryde phased you to the ground and she let you go, you have bonded with the ground. Your molecules are entwined into the ground. That would automatically kill anyone. That's how Kitty Pryde phasing powers work. She let you go because your molecules are slicing to the subject anyway. So when she let you go, your molecules and the object molecules snap back into their normal physical state, and that kill you or lame you instantly. From what I saw of that green lady, her phasing powers didn't work like Kitty Pryde. So hey, for her, it's like, because when she phased that blue guy at the beginning and she let him go, he was not bonded to the ground. He was still like a solid object. He still had his legs while he was on the ground. I don't know where the extra mass of the ground went to. The ground didn't get shifted up to push because if he bonded if his whole body bonded, reformed in the ground, and he didn't bond with the molecules of the dirt or the soil, the ground should have got pushed up a little bit. I'm not speaking scientifically. All right, so I took care of him. The next person who Omni-Man did have a chance of killing right away was the Hawk-like guy. He didn't look like the Hawk, but he had super strength and all of that. Now for him, yes, Omni-Man is stronger than him, but that guy could fly too. He should have taken the battle to the air, but Omni-Man may be faster in the air, so who knows? The next person is that aquatic fish thing. I don't know his name. Now I don't know how his powers work. From what I just saw, it's like he just made water blast. That's all it looked like. But I don't know if he could control water. If he could control water like an invisible force field, he could encase Omni-Man in a bubble. Maybe he would have drowned. I don't know. I don't know if Omni-Man still need oxygen. And I know, like I said, he wasn't like Superman because when that guy was shooting his hydro powers at Omni-Man, it made Omni-Man go back. So if they was been working as a team, which the Avengers and the Justice League do, they should have all been able to fight Omni-Man. When they was fighting Omni-Man, it was like they just had it was just like a one-on-one battle, like Spider-Man fighting Kingpin. It was like that. They ain't used no teamwork on them. And I blame those producers for that. I blame them for that. They didn't make that team use teamwork. Remember, that team was around for several years. They just kept fighting Wonder or Omni-Man one-on-one. Like I just now stated. The guy with the Aqua Blast, he was able to push him back. While he was pushed back, he could not be fighting nobody. That was the time to attack him at super speed or with the Hawk-like strength or with that woman's mace. That was the time to get him. But of course, Omni-Man killed them all within 5 minutes. As I stated, that was the worst super team death in my comic book reading years I have ever seen. For a Justice League clone, definitely they definitely was clone of the Justice League because he had that Wonder Woman looking thing there, and he had that Flash guy. So there was a clone of the Justice League. The Avengers was nowhere in the picture. There was a Justice League clone. They were supposed to be that planet's mightiest heroes. If you're the mightiest heroes, they have seasoned experience in fighting a vast arsenal of villains. But that's my take on it, people. In the comment section, give your take on why Omni-Man easily defeated him. I know it was in the script. Yeah, basically, that was in the script. Until the next time, peace.